following was filmed on Planet Reebok.
Hey guys, I'm Jose, and this guy standing next to me, who obviously has no problem tracking the puck, is LA King Yannick Perreault. How you doing, man?
Hi, Jose. Are you ready to learn something about tracking the puck?
Yeah, I am.
All right, let's go. Hey, I'm Matt. I'll be tracking these with the help of Lucky Ferrari. Lucky Ferrari. With Landa.
Hey, it's Lakshmi Ferrari.
Yeah.
You got that?
Yeah, with her.
Hi, I'm Lupita Alvarado. Track those goals. You're watching PETV.
Welcome to PETV. Today's show is all about tracking, a fundamental skill used when striking or catching any moving object. Like most of the performance-related skills we've explored, including speed, agility, balance, coordination, and explosive power, tracking requires effort and practice, not talent to improve. Tennis, hockey, baseball, frisbee, lacrosse, football, handball, and lots more sports require tracking. It's a difficult skill because it involves being able to judge the speed and distance of a moving object. If you want to make sure that your judgments are accurate, make eye contact with the object and track it all the way until you strike or catch. The better your concentration, the better your tracking ability. And if your mind starts to wander, you'll lose eye contact. Well, our guests today know a lot about tracking, so make sure you keep your eye on the screen and don't lose eye contact for a second, or you're going to miss some really great stuff. Stay tuned.
Okay, today Yannick's going to show us how to track rapidly moving objects like Yannick and the pucks.
Hey, Jose. Are you ready to play?
I am, but before we get started, can I ask you a couple questions?
No problem. Shoot.
All right, now today's show is dealing with eye contact, but more specifically, it's dealing with how to track objects and how to be able to judge their speed and distance. How central would you say tracking is in ice hockey?
Oh, I'd rate it pretty high.
Pretty high, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty high?
Pretty high. All hockey players need to be extremely sharp when it comes to tracking the puck. That, of course, holds true for athletes in most sports, including soccer, lacrosse, racquetball, and water polo. Okay,
What's up,
Jose.
man?
The fastest way to improve is to practice. So let's try a drill.
All right, what you got for me?
Well, I'm going to pass you the puck, and without stopping it, I want you to one-time the puck into the goal. You
All
got
right,
it?
man, let's do it. Let's give it a shot.
All right.
One timing it. Here we go. Oh, what happened?
That was close. No, you missed it, but there's a reason why.
Took my eye off the puck.
That's it. You need to keep your eyes on the puck, stare at it, burn a hole through it, and most of all, concentrate.
But you make it sound so easy.
Well, I'm not saying that it's easy, but if you follow the basic rules and practice them, you too can make it look easy.
Well, let's get back to practicing.
All
then.
right.
Okay, this time I'm keeping my eye on it.
That's it. That's better.
Boy, I had a huge backyard. I do a lot of gymnastics back there, just tumble all over the place and basically wreak havoc on the lawn.
The neighborhood that I grew up in used to be a Civil War battlefield. And we had lots of things that we played on, and we played at different games in that big battlefield.
My backyard was known for the football zone. We played football throughout my lifetime in my backyard.
Trees, tree houses, we always used to climb that, rope swings, there's all kinds of stuff to do. Bike jumps.
I think I drove the neighbors crazy, though, when I got into tap dancing, though. That was the only problem.
We had huge hills that we could somersault, turn flips on. We had pretend cowboy and Indian battles on that hill. So we learned gymnastics on our own by doing that.
People say jumping ropes for girls. Forget that. That's false. I used to play double dutch, hopscotch all the time, right in the middle of my driveway.
There's not a exact place where you have to work out. You can make up workouts right in your backyard.
I've got a clothesline with these posts that hold the clothesline up, and I can do my chin-ups on that.
We have a concrete patio, and I work on my ball handling.
I have a chin-up bar in my studio, which you wouldn't know by my physique, but
I've got a couple of rails that I can hang a broomstick across, put my feet up on one end and hang on the broomstick, and I can do like a rowing exercise like that.
It keeps you from making excuses not to practice. I mean, very simple. You can be laying down watching TV and work on your shooting form.
You can kind of always figure out something around the house, whether you've got a stick or water jugs or something, to make the muscles work.
Okay, we're switching gears to tennis as we continue to emphasize the significance of eye contact and tracking. And help us today is tennis phenom, Lakshmi Paruri. Hey, come over here. That's not funny. I could have been hurt. What are you doing?
Hey, sorry.
Is that thing off?
Yep.
All right. You get the weirdest sense of humor. I could have been hurt by that tennis ball, you know.
Well, if you don't want to be hit, you got to start tracking these balls, Matt.
All right. Got any other good tips for me?
Well, if you keep your eye on the ball, the shot will be much more accurate and solid. Ugh. See, it's really important to keep track of the ball, from your opponent's racket all the way to your own shot. Here, give it a try.
All righty. Let me see that racket. You hold on to this one. You just watch, lady. All right, Lakshmi. Oh, you tennis phenom, huh? Try that one, huh? All right, one more. Come on. Oh! Oh, that ball is out of here. Kiss it goodbye. Unbelievable. Oh, I'm in the wrong sport. That's eye contact and tracking for you, Luxie. Whatever your name is. Come on, give me another one. Oh, all right. Point well taken.
Hi, my name is Ace Mackay-Smith, and I'm a skier / cinematographer. We film ski movies and now sort of sports-oriented commercials and then a few music videos. That's it so far. One of the hurdles I had to overcome was this lovely knee injury. Yes. I ended up hooking a gate with my ski and pulled my knee off to the side and tore the ligament, severed the ligament. And I didn't even know I'd done anything at the time, and a doctor even kind of checked it out, and it turned out that when you completely sever the ligament, it doesn't swell up, so it seems fine, and then it just got stiffer that night, and it was severed, so they had to operate the next day. A doctor stapled it together. And the hard part was after, when you are at home with this huge cast on and you can't do any of the things you've been doing your whole life. It's a real pain in the butt. Coming back from an injury, mentally, you're a little more tentative. You're not sure if you can trust the injury, you know. You're not sure if I had staples holding the ligament together, so I was kind of worried, oh, can these staples pop out or whatever? And you just think more about getting injured. You're a little more careful with speed and stuff, and gradually that comes back. But at first, you're definitely a little more tentative. After a few days skiing, it was fine, and I realized, oh, you can do whatever you want. Stretching's really important, because I'm sure that's part of the reason I got injured in the first place, is I'm really bad about stretching. I'm trying to get better. If you stay limber, then you're less likely to injure yourself because your body will be able to go in these contortions. So if you do get pulled, like if that ski gate had pulled my leg off to the side, maybe if I was more limber, my knee wouldn't have given out because my muscles would be looser. So stretching is very important. If you're in shape before you do the injury, that helps a lot too, because then you can recover that much quicker. So stay in shape.
Woo. All right, here we are back on the ice with LA King Yannick Perreault. All right, now look, man, I gotta tell you, I'm anxious and excited to learn another drill where I can improve my tracking ability. You got something for me?
Yeah, I got an excellent drill for you. It's a tracking drill. You know, we're gonna skate, pass the puck between the cones, and make sure you're gonna keep your eyes on the puck all the time.
Okay, one thing though, when should I start tracking the puck? Off of your stick, or when do I actually begin to start tracking it?
Well, actually, you got, follow the puck from the time it leaves my stick to get to your stick.
Okay.
But at the same time, you have to be aware and careful, you know, what's going on the ice.
Keep your head up. You don't want to get hit.
That's right.
That would be a bad thing. Okay, let's do it then. Let's try.
Yeah, let's try.
All right, man, that was awesome.
And remember, this works just as well in pavement, street hockey, rollerblades. You know, don't be shy. Get out there and practice wherever you can.
Sounds like good advice to me.
Okay, do you think you're ready to take the pop quiz?
Shoot.
Okay, true or false? As a baseball is pitched to you, you should occasionally look up to see where you want to hit it. False. In order to hit the ball accurately, you must strike the ball carefully from the time it leaves the pitcher until you make contact.
Hi, my name is John Webb. And I'm Heidi Nain. Welcome to Class Act. We're at Lincoln Middle School in Santa Monica, California.
We'd like to show you one of our favorite games to play here in phys ed class. It's called Bleach Ball.
Bleach Ball is a fun way to get exercise while working on different kind of skills like eye-hand coordination and tracking. Here's how you play.
Jump ball!
Bleach Ball is played with cut-up bleach bottles and a ball made of Kleenex and duct tape. There are 10 players on each team, 4 attackers, 4 defenders, 1 midfielder, and 1 goaltender. The attackers and defenders must play in their half of the court. The midfielder can play anywhere except inside the goal circle. Nobody but the goaltender is allowed in the goal circle. If the goaltender leaves the circle, all his or her privileges are lost. The object of the game is to score a goal by throwing the ball with the scoop to either hit the garbage can for 1 point or land into the garbage can for 2 points. Bleach ball requires lots of running, so be sure to stretch out and have fun.
Hope you enjoyed learning about bleach ball. That's it from Lincoln Middle School, so keep watching.
All right, besides me smashing balls way over the fence, what are some other good ways to practice tracking?
Well, that's the great thing about tennis, Matt. If you're all by yourself and there's no ball machine around, you can always hit against the wall.
Really? You know, it reminds me of how I trained for the U.S. Open the year I beat Michael Chang. It was me and the wall and me. Me and the wall, just hours upon hours. Where are you going?
Practice enough just like this against the wall and you'll guarantee yourself improvement. The wall doesn't miss and there's no better opponent.
So it's the 5th set, I'm down, like 5 sets left. Come back, whip the guy, I'm the champ. Hey, remember to practice your tracking because you not only use it in sports, but you use it in everyday life, too.
Hey, Matt, found your car keys.
See what I mean?
Your Frisbee.
Hey, thanks, Jose.
And don't forget your bowling ball.
No, don't! Jose, I'll get the rest of my stuff later, okay? Thanks. Oh. Gee, thanks for your help.
Hey, it's not my stuff.
Good point.
Now this is what I call a tennis racket. Hey, it's time to wrap things up with today's show. Tracking is a skill that everyone can practice and improve on. Just do something every day that requires striking or catching a moving object, and your tracking ability will improve. The 2 most important things that you need to remember about tracking are 1, make eye contact with the moving object as soon as it leaves your opponent or your teammate, and 2, concentrate and track the object all the way until you hit or catch it. I'd like to thank Lincoln Middle School and all our guests today for helping us make this another great episode of PE TV. I'll see you next time.
Okay, Yannick, you scored on me all 5 times. You won all 5 face-offs from me, but I know I'm convinced of it that I can beat you one-on-one.
Come on, Jose. Are you sure you don't want to say goodbye before we do this?
Okay, fine. Maybe that is a good idea. I want to take some time out to thank Yannick for coming on the show. You did an awesome job. Thanks for teaching me a little something about tracking. Hope you guys learned something. And I want to wish you good luck this year, man.
Thank you.
You ready to do this?
Are you ready?
Hey, man, you know I'm ready.
Go!
Wait, oh.